This way I can just get everybody's, like, see if everybody's audio sounds okay.
Jeez.
It should be okay, though. But yeah, so I keep watching him and I keep getting the crap scared out of me. It's not even that it's like scary. It's just like, man, like I don't know what I'd do in that situation. I'd like to think in most that I would at least be able to. Like the sleep
To
paralysis
not
one is
die.
the creepiest one to me because there's nothing you can
That's
do. In all the other
yeah.
situations,
It's
there's like
it's your complete. It's all of the downsides of being able to do something without any of the upsides of being able
exactly.
to do something.
Because like at least like they talk about some of the other ones where like there's like a crazy guy like in a school or a house. Like at least then you could try to escape or something like that. But like sleep paralysis, you're
You
just
could do
stuck there. It's
something.
utter
Yeah.
helplessness.
Indeed. While being fully aware of what's happening. Or at
Exactly.
least
Exactly. So that's what freaks me out
that
about
just
it.
sounds like an absolutely terrible
That's what
experience.
I mean. Like I was thinking to myself, like it was talking about like if there was like a guy in the house, like I'd have the crap scared out of me, but I'd at least would hope that I had
Yeah.
the
I mean,
consciousness to
you
like
have a
grab a
gun,
gun.
so you
Yeah,
know.
I'd feel a little bit more secure. But like I don't know. I literally think I would have a mental breakdown if something like that happened,
Oh
like sleep
yeah,
paralysis.
definitely.
Some guy said that he had sleep paralysis. Same video. Said that he had sleep paralysis where there was a guy sitting in his closet laughing at him and he could barely see him. And then when he what was it called? When he checked to see what it was, or what was it? How did he describe it? Oh no! So the guy was laughing and he was like being really creepy and stuff. And so, right when he went to like try to wake up, like the guy threw a head at him, and he said he could feel it on his chest.
Yikes.
And so as he did that, like he just sat there laughing and he couldn't get it off of him. And it was like really
So
weird.
are you physically able to will yourself to wake up?
Nope. You just have to wait for it to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Like you,
That's in the chat.
yeah. That's where I would be like, nope, can't do it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mental breakdown time. Time for me to cry.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that would at least come for me was the fact that like, like I can't like die or something. Like it's not like it could actually kill me.
Well,
What doesn't
unless there is something in the room
Yeah.
and you're having sleep
Not
paralysis
hallucinating.
while that's happening. Oh,
Op
I
4
died.
eliminated.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you could be hallucinating at the same time.
That's true.
But even if you aren't, yeah, it just sounds like an absolutely
There's this one time I
just
hallucinated a man in a room, but thank God it was just a dragon. It was
exactly. There's one time I hallucinated that there were walls and
I'm back. I'm
And
gonna
there was a door on one of them.
on Siege.
Okay. What were we saying, Carter?
absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
I don't speak. That's not a thing I do.
Oh.
Words are for nerds. Not that I'm not one. Just
We're
don't
all
think
nerds
about
here,
that
so we
too
can
hard.
all talk.
Indeed.
I had this one dream once, and it was like a reoccurring nightmare. So like that was kind of like concerned me because it like would happen constantly. And it essentially the whole point of the dream was I would see my mom walk through a hallway, and like in my old house, like it was like the exact layout of my old house, and I would turn the corner to like follow her to like say something, and I'd turn the corner and she wouldn't be there. And I tried screaming for help and I couldn't scream. Like it was like I literally nothing could come out of my voice. And then like the floor would like not open up, but like this black like void would start opening up beneath me, and like people would start dragging me through it and stuff, and I couldn't escape. And yeah, happened like 5 times.
That's a fun experience.
Yeah, I was like and the weirdest thing was, and I realized this like one of the last times it happened. So every time like I would hear breathing in the dream, and it was like the last one I gained momentary conscious halfway through it. So like I knew that I was in a dream, that I could hear like it's I don't even know how to describe it.
You
Like
could hear, like,
me
yourself
in the
snoring.
dream could hear myself breathing while sleeping, but didn't piece together. Like knew that it was me, but it was almost as if I was someone else. So I was like, "Oh, Elijah is sleeping right now, and I can hear him breathing in
Yeah.
his." And it was like so weird. But like I figured
Dude.
out that it was me breathing, and I would hear it like get really
Have
rapid
you
and
guys
then shoot up.
ever been sleeping like and you have something on for background noise, like TV or something? Um, and then you dream about the TV show that you're watching? Is that
I-
just me?
I don't normally sleep with background like that on, but I think I have had it. I think I've had that happen a couple times when I did do it.
It's happened to me before, and it's been awesome because like it was like a show that didn't have any episodes left, and I got to see like another dope episode, and it was awesome.
I'm about to say, my first thought was like, oh, that'd be really fun to do with Attack on Titan. I was like, actually, no, it wouldn't. Inevitably, I'd die. And then it would
not.
just be like some
It'd
horrible
be
death.
fun. I was want to launch Payday 2. Silly me.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
No, Payday 2, or not Payday 2, Rainbow Six Siege.
I was like, it just
Not
says you're
Payday 2.
online. Oh, you scared me, Carter.
Why?
I knew you were there. I just didn't
Ah.
move fast enough.
Recently, I've been into like World War II and one era stuff. Like, I've been like I played GTA today, and made my character look like a German soldier from World War II.
Interesting. Like a Nazi?
Well, not a. I mean,
Not a Nazi, just
I
a
guess
German
I-
soldier
A
in
German
World War II.
II
a
soldier.
Nazi. If you think about it, I guess.
See, it was one of those non-Nazi.
No,
German
yeah, like the
soldiers in World War
non-Nazi
II.
German soldier during World War
Uh-huh.
II.
Yeah.
There were probably some of them there, you know,
Yeah.
at all.
At least one,
Hey,
right?
yes, a Nazi, Elijah.
Okay, we have that on
Except
recording.
we have it on
Just
band.
send that to the FBI now.
Yeah. Just put it on YouTube and get it all demonetized. Get our channel taken down.
Secure the bombs.
How about
I was
say?
saying that way we can turn them in.
Oh, that's true. We can do
Ideally
both.
for reward money.
I don't
Neo-Nazi.
have a warrant or anything. You're not gonna get reward money. It's not like I'm an active criminal that just shot up a school or anything.
But you see,
No,
you're
now we're
probably
gonna
not
report
gonna-
that too. We're just gonna keep reporting this out of context. We're just
See,
gonna put in the part where
guys,
Gavin's like shooting a
Just clip
school.
it together.
Yeah. just like you just hear
Exactly.
Gavin like, I created a Nazi. Yes, it is a Nazi. Shoot up a school. That's all you're gonna hear. We're just gonna be like, yo, this is him, officer. This is the guy.
Officer.
I
First and foremost,
I am
Robin.
a Nazi.
Yeah. The officer's like,
It
this is
just
some
sounds
concrete
like you
evidence.
might have been enough.
You know, I mean, I don't think we should even consider any ulterior evidence. I think we should just go with this and believe it blindly. I think that would be our best course of action.
Exactly.
I would not be surprised if that were to happen. That would be my luck. My life would be ruined.
No,
I'd be
it
canceled. A bunch of
Not yet.
12-year-olds on the internet would be calling me mean names.
Oh man. Oh, now see that is really when life ends.
It'd
when
be the end of my
12-year-olds are calling
career.
me mean
When the
names.
12-year-old starts trash talking you.
Yeah.
In prison, the 12-year-old in prison.
Yeah.
Making fun of me in my TikTok comments.
I even knew you were there. I just didn't name.
Mission failure.
Haha.
Uh,
Don't get good, bro.
Please,
Please, I beg you, don't get good, bro.
And then there's this dude, and he was like, guys, whenever you get canceled, you aren't actually canceled. You know that, right? It's just a bunch of 12-year-olds calling you mean names.
Any
See, the
publicity
thing
is
is,
good publicity.
Indeed.
I always like heard that quote and I'm like I would just once like want to see a company do that and then everybody get on and just start like Walmart be like any publicity is good publicity and then someone's like Walmart hates Jews. And then just
I mean,
like
it would give an enormous amount of publicity.
yeah, but it's
just,
like
it would be
but then
very
it's like
negative publicity.
exactly.
Dude,
I never
don't
understood that.
I don't understand cancel culture. Who does the canceling? Who cancels?
I mean, to be honest, that's
When
also
do
not.
I get canceled, and what happened? When I
That,
get
that reminds
canceled?
me
That's the real
of that
question.
reminds me of 1950s, or maybe not 50s necessarily, or was it? I
Like,
don't know, but
has
like Red
somebody
Scare.
actually
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Scare
successfully
blacklisting.
canceled?
That's true.
That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah. I don't even know.
10 seconds
The
to
cancel
go.
culture nowadays, like, for one, like, I've always been under the impression that, like, when you're
5 seconds.
essentially what you're doing is you're saying I'm playing judge, jury, and executioner. Like, I'm deciding what's wrong and right, and I'm deciding the punishment. Which obviously there's a reason we have those three positions split into different.
So how's that? So explain to me the context of this.
The cancel culture. They pick
Yeah.
something they don't like, and then they go online and they spam like a bunch of like we don't like this, and then they just like talk about how much they hate it, and then they like take it
Words.
off of every social media platform. It's really it's
Who
weird.
does?
Just people like it's like
Just
like a lot of
people that
liberals. Yeah. It's just
the
like
movement, I
you'll get a
guess.
group of people. Yeah, exactly. They'll
Dude,
just
it's crazy how like we don't know how it works. Like that's the thing. Like it's so weird. Like it's such a weird thing. Like how do you figure who? How do you guys figure out who you're canceling? Like nobody's publicly announcing that I'm canceled or anything. Yeah.
good point. I want a formal
how are you
declaration.
people?
I want a letter saying you've been canceled.
Dude,
Sincerely,
I would like
the
at least
cancel
a public
culture.
announcement. Like tell me what's gonna be happening from here on out. Like
Oh,
at
so
least
close.
proper law enforcement if you're gonna be judging my life.
Yeah, exactly. I want you to come and arrest me.
Yes.
Uh,
I would like to spend 30 years behind bars. Or
Guys,
none at all. You're already spending none at all. And then that works.
yeah.
guys,
Got you there.
guys,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
What round are you on?
We're close.
Yes.
Yes, yes, and
Yes.
Mhm.
Blue.
Yes, that's the round we're on.
I'm the OxyClean guy.
Carter, let me
And
kill
the
you
ball
I
three
don't
times.
believe.
I would leave, but I think it's gonna make me like. If you quit a game, do you have to wait another 5 minutes?
Well, to leave the game, you have to
No.
execute everyone who's in the lobby in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
And
far.
real life.
Drone to locate a bomb.
Yeah.
It's for legal reasons, of course. It's just
For
a
legal
formality.
For all the illegal reasons.
Yes, all of the illegal reasons. Every one of them.
Okay. Let me go find like. Oh, I don't know. I almost said a law book. Let me go find a law book.
You know those law books that everybody has
Yeah,
on
go
them.
on a little
It,
bit,
just,
kid.
it has every law in it ever.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so I was
It's-
actually
it's the
looking
great
up
book-
like
it's the good book of
it's
laws.
it's a good book of laws. But literally,
You
like,
remember
I
as a
looked up
kid-
some laws once, and literally, like, Ohio has like some weird law. I kid you not, where it's like you can't paint like 6 ducks
seconds
blue
to
and
go.
sell them. Like, and I want to know,
I
like,
believe
what
you-
was the story behind, like,
Uh-huh,
like they're
I
like,
believe you
guys, this
also
is a
cannot-
problem.
I believe. Indeed.
This needs to be
I believe
stopped.
you also cannot mispronounce Arkansas in Arkansas.
Oh yeah, I think
You
that
can't
actually is a law.
Yeah, you can't pronounce it Arkansas in Arkansas.
Which I'm like, to be fair, if you're pronouncing it Arkansas,
I mean, if you're
You're
doing,
you're probably
I mean,
on
it's,
drugs. So
well, is that your conclusion?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's Arkansas, bro.
Is that what? That's a very quick.
someone's like
opinion.
Arkansas, and I'm like, how much weed do you do on a normal basis?
That's instantly the first thought. I missed all of the shots.
Eliminated.
I mag dumped. I'm not gonna lie.
Mission failed.
I hit
We'll
every
get 'em
shot,
next
though.
time.
Mission fails. We'll get him next time.
I think he's dead. What was it that one
I don't
like?
think so.
Wasn't there like that one scene though that you could get from like Metal Gear Solid? There was like one mission where you could kill a kid. Like some guy, I guess, killed the kid like right as the mission ended. So that like you go into this like the screen goes black and it's like, Commander,
Oh,
what did you
right.
do? You killed a kid. And then it's like, mission accomplished. That's why you're the best, Snake. Except when I did that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it kicked me off the mission and made me restart.
Cowards.
Dude,
Cowards. just
Yeah.
just let me do it. Take the rated A. They almost were rated A, I think, because of that. Which I'm like, because they think they had a scene where they killed a kid, but they did
mean,
it like they kind of did it
off
like
screen.
Yeah, off screen. But I think originally it was not
What
off
are you literally
screen.
gotta play as a kid and kill a soldier, dude?
That's okay,
And the
because you're a
Yeah,
kid killing a
epic.
soldier. So
Indeed.
You're a
on the
kid
other-
killing an adult, so it's okay.
I got an
Exactly.
achievement as that kid for killing 2 soldiers with 1 shot.
No, that's different.
Like, good job, kid.
Mhm.
Mission
I did like the
accomplished.
game though. It was a good game.
Was a
10
good
seconds
game.
remaining.
I felt like the campaign was really short though.
It was short. A couple more
And it
missions.
didn't really have
were
that
really good.
a bit of a storyline.
Yeah.
But it was alright. It was a pretty decent Call of Duty for coming out.
Yeah.
recent- Like
The graphics
recent
were
Call of
pretty
Duties
cool.
have been pretty trash, to be honest.
They just put them out too quick.
Yep.
I about to say I'm waiting. I don't know where I was even gonna go with that sense because there's a ton of more to talk about. What I was going to say was, so I started watching the show, and one of the main actors in it is the guy who they based Captain Price off of. like the guy that they did or that played Captain Price in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and stuff. It's him. Like he's the actor for the show. And it's a show about Navy SEALs. It's called Six. It's really good. It's pretty rough to
Rainbow
watch,
Six
though.
Siege.
No.
Yes.
They are coming out with a Rainbow Six Siege movie, and I was like watching it, and I'm like, listen, it's like one
Seems
thing to
like
make it a
that's a bad
game.
idea.
Ow! It's one thing to like make it a game, you know, where you can like obviously like it's not trying to be realistic, but like this show, like where they're doing about the SWAT, like there's like scenes where like breach from the roof with explosives, and I'm like, all right, calm down, Rainbow Six, like. No one's breaching through the roof, standing on top of the explosions, and then dropping down into the like room, like shoot it. I'm like, I have yet to see the SWAT group that's tried that.
At least you just haven't seen him yet. Oh, I just got deja vu.
There's a local SWAT at our local Ohio police station.
I'm about to say, I think my papa was SWAT for a while. I think.
He was SWAT before. Well, he was SWAT after he wasn't SWAT.
Exactly, yeah. He was a prison guard for a while,
he would-
too. Which, that would
See.
be a rough job.
It would be. Good
My-
thing it doesn't exist. No.
Yeah, exactly. There are no prisons.
Exactly. Prisons don't exist.
Exactly.
What
That's
are
what the
prisons?
government wants you to think.
Exactly. Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah. See, what you should do is, like, honestly, what's actually going on there is that's where all the rich people go to hang out. So everybody who wants to raise
Exactly.
taxes just ban prisons.
Destroy all the prisons.
Yeah.
Well, actually, don't destroy prisons. Blow open all the prison walls. Like,
Yeah,
just plant
exactly.
explosives on the walls and then run away.
Exactly. My step-grandpa was talking, he was in Germany, and he was a prison guard over there for a while. And he was just telling me
wow.
some crazy stories that he had over there. He's a really cool guy to talk to. And I love listening to him talk about, you know, the different, like, stories and stuff that he tells me. But he was talking
10
that...
seconds left.
He was talking about there was this he said back then they were allowed to like dip and stuff like that, like and he said that he said the people there
They were allowed to what?
they were allowed to dip like tobacco and stuff.
Dip?
Yeah, they were allowed to. You could smoke and dip and stuff. The prisoners could, because this was back during World War II, I think. And so,
I thought prisoners could. It's just that I thought they had to buy it.
I think they
Like,
can
I had a
nowadays, but
work
like
job
back
and
then it
buy
was a
it.
little bit more widely available. I don't know if it is in like more modern day prisons, but I know that they do have like concessions and stuff. But anyways, so he was talking about how they, and this is gonna be a little bit gross, but they would like literally crap and stuff in the cans and throw them at the prison guards as they walked by and stuff, and it just was crazy. He said that there was this one time where this was actually a funny story. He said he was in the cafeteria and this one prisoner was just started making this huge fuss, so he was like talking to him. Like he just wasn't one to go back to his cell or something like that, and he was acting all like being shy. He's like, "What are you gonna do? Come at me!" So he said him and a couple other guys were just waiting there, and they just ended up bringing what was it? They just ended up bringing out a water cannon, and the guy still was trying to act tough, and just like, oh, you walked out the door right as I did it, dang it! But the guy walked out they walked out with the water cannon and just like shot him into a wall.
Epic.
I was like, all right. But even then, like, I feel bad. I love the guy, but he sits in the back now because he says the one thing they taught you is never, like, you always have to have your back to a wall because if you don't, you could get stabbed at any moment because they'll take the opportunity to.
Who, Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
Yeah, he told me
just-
that.
Yeah. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I mean, really, like, that just gets ingrained in you. I couldn't imagine what it would have been like over there for him. You know, to know that literally any moment where you do something as simple as just, you know, don't stand close to a wall, that you could literally die because of it.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Thank God we have people that do it. So, I don't know. Wait. By the way, hopefully this will be the last round. Gavin. It's 5-3. We'll get you in here.
You
Another.
playing unranked?
No, we're just playing the custom match. I was just gonna do some 1v2s.
I probably can only do one more round after this, to be honest.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
need me rest.
Like after this round that we finish, you'll be done.
5 seconds.
That's
Yeah,
understandable.
we'll do the one with Gavin. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Found a bomb.
I'm gonna get off after that too, because I only did half of my plays test. Because I wanted to play with you guys.
That's good. I mean, we can
It's a
meet
good
up another
thing
day too.
to
Are you?
make sure that you never do after your
All of
post
it. Yeah, you have to give your mind a break.
Uh huh.
I mean, that is true sometimes.
And your grades a break. They don't need to be so high.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Are you guys free tomorrow?
Absolutely
I should
not.
be. What day is it today?
Probably.
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Tomorrow's
Yeah.
Thursday. I'm off work tomorrow. So.
Tomorrow's Friday for me, because I don't have school on Fridays. I'll go.
Mhm.
Oh, so close. Not
He's
close.
like,
Ugh. You scared me,
These are
Carter.
my wonderful war battle cry.
it was an epic battle cry, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed it.
Indeed. I'm glad.
Alrighty, GG Carter, and I think we'll
No
go ahead.
GGs. No
and-
GGs for you.
Oh man, you're gonna
didn't
end.
earn
You're gonna
that.
end the video being toxic. Wow.
Oh yeah. No.
Now I know what the title's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. I prefer the term poisonous.
Okay, I'm literally gonna put this video on YouTube. We're gonna call Poisonous. That's the only. That's gonna be the name of the title.
Uh huh.
Alrighty, well,
There
I
we
guess
go.
we'll see y'all in the next video.
Evidently.
I need a clickbait.